Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We are in day 7. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Tasneem Nomani. I'm a parenting coach and I help busy moms go back to finding that peace and calm again with their family and with their kids and really start enjoying parenting again without the stress, without the anxiety. Right? So we are in the 30 days to reset to calm. Right? So today we're talking about how some people feel that just they want to run away, they want to escape, they want to have a vacation every couple of days because it's so stressful at home with the kids, with the family, with all the things to do. Okay, so I want to talk about building your calm haven at home. Okay, it doesn't have to be the Pinterest perfect corner with the candles and the incense burning or whatever that could be, if that's your vibe. But I'm talking about like real usable emotional toolkit. Okay, it doesn't have to be like physical things, but also emotional retreats we're going to talk about today. Okay, so how to go back to the calm every time you feel that stress kick in, the chaos kick in, how to create that little calm haven in your life, emotionally, mentally, physically, something that you can just reach for when your kids are screaming or your partner is distant from you and not communicating and your nervous system is just on the edge. Okay, because calm isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, right, in order for us to survive in our life, um, and make it a beautiful one, right? This parenting journey is a beautiful one and we don't want to miss out on it. Okay, um, so let's talk about what is a calm haven, right? So it's an emotional toolkit. Okay, when life becomes hectic, when life becomes chaotic, you want to reach out for this. And it is like training your peace muscle of your brain and your body. Okay, calm is a state that you can condition and it needs to be conditioned time and time again. Okay, if you're living in that stress, we've talked about this in another video, but when you're living in that stress daily, your body craves for that stress and the anxiety and the frustration daily. Okay, and without it, it kind of feels there's something off. So you got to train yourself that this is normal. Calm, peace, love, beauty is the normal. Okay, and create that environment for your home. And you got to make that choice over and over again before you know, lean over and finally have to yell at your kids. Before that snap, we want to make that choice to find that calm. Okay, that's what we're doing this, the reset to calm 30 days. So 30 days we're taking different tools, different ideas that you can start implementing and see what sticks for you. Maybe a couple of things really stand out to you and you start implementing into your life. So let me know in the comments what is effective for you, if you've tried any of these things, and if anything sticks. Okay, so let's talk about what is a calm haven. Okay, so we're trying to create like a first aid kit. Okay, like a toolkit that you have, that whenever you are on that edge, you can grab these things. It doesn't have to be physical. Again, it could be mental resets and spiritual anchors that help you come back to yourself when life just kind of pulls you away, right? So we want to create a space within ourselves where we can feel safe, where we can feel grounded, where we can feel whole, joyful, peaceful, happy again. Okay? And sometimes it just takes a few moments. So I've talked about this before. What kind of things can go into your toolkit? Okay? One thing is that just a few techniques that you can try. We talked about this in another video, but when moms come up to me and tell me, my kids really push my buttons. Okay, this is a really common saying here in America. Just imagine having like buttons on you, like a remote control, and everyone has the right to push those buttons. to make you upset, to make you angry, to make you frustrated. But if you think about it, the buttons are on you, right? So you have the control over the buttons. So when you want to just switch on that calm, peace, joyfulness, happiness, contentment, you can just switch on or push that button and you're in there. You're there. That's all. It just takes that conscious moment. Okay. So that's one thing you can try is imagining yourself having that button that you can just pause, you can just press and bring you back to that peace. Okay. Let's talk about activities that can help you slow down your brain waves in order for you to go back to that peace. Okay. So, firstly, we talk about calm corner, like having like a quick place to escape in your home. I've got this corner where my bed is facing the window, but I have a little corner. If I sit there, no one can see that I'm there. So sometimes when I just really want to just check out, I'll just go and sit there. Yeah, I could hear mom, mom, and I hear voices trying to find me. But after a few minutes, she realized that I'm either I'm in my place or I've left the house or whatever that is. Okay, if you need, go out of the house. Just take a walk around the block. If you have a walk-in closet, go and step into that closet, close the door, and put up a few affirmations, a few pictures that will help you just ground yourself, give you a moment to calm down. Okay. um, Activities that can help you slow down your brain waves. This is really, really powerful. Some people have that need to clean. Okay. And I think this really, really helps. I love this. I like to organize. Okay. And that really, really helps me, just check out for a few minutes and gives me clarity, gives me that peace, gives me that calm because I'm doing it by myself. I get rid of the things that I no longer need. Um, so that's a little bit of sanctuary. Maybe, cleaning the kitchen, organizing your cabinets, whatever that is, that might help. Okay. Gardening, going outside and just being in nature and pulling out the weeds, digging into the ground, grounding yourself. Okay. And bringing yourself to just calm down, take a deep breath, connect with nature. I can give you a whole long list that I've put together in the toolkit, the Master Your Calm guide that I talk about in my videos. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. It's going to be in the link. But you can do journaling. Just write about your feelings, what frustrated you, what made you angry, and if that really is serving you right now. Doodling. Um, I've got this. I had this friend give me a really, really nice reverse coloring book where the pictures are there. You just go and just fill in with designs. I'm gonna leave the link. It's really cool if you just like to doodle, but sometimes a blank page sometimes is a little boring, but these are pictures like flowers and horses and things like that, and you just like do designs in it. It's called reverse color therapy. So it helps really slow down the brain waves. Um, Crochet, if you're into crocheting, if you're into painting, drawing, just sit down with yourself quietly and just check out. Okay, light instrumental music if that gets you in a better mood. Do a bit of yoga, stretch out your body, your muscles, light up candles, light up some incense, light up some bukhur. It makes you feel good. You can smell those good scents. A hot cup of tea. Just use your senses, hold that cup of tea, watch the steam coming out, hold it in your hands, feel the heat. This is all talking about, what I'm talking about is slowing down, okay? When you're frustrated, just check out and slow down your brain waves by connecting and grounding yourself in what you're doing. We're so in the go, go, go and multitasking during the day. Um, your body just is in that rut, okay? So these things kind of bring you back to calm, bring you back to peace, bring you back to the simple joys of life. Okay. We talked about breath work in the other video, but just give pause and give yourself a few minutes between the reaction, okay? The action and the reaction. All right? And body movement. If you're frustrated, you're angry, and you know you're going to blow out, go out for a walk. Move your body, do some gymnastics or doing some aerobics, do some jogging. If you have to yell in your pillow, do that. Get it out of your system. Okay? So we're talking about practicing daily. Okay, so this toolkit, I can give you a whole bunch of things that you can do, but find a couple of things that really help and stick to those things. Okay, maybe you have a stress ball that you can just go and squeeze 30, 40 times till you really are able to calm down. Okay, so create that toolkit for yourself. Everyone is different, so I cannot tailor it to you exactly. But if you need help, just message me. We'll talk about it. Maybe calling someone on the phone and just pouring your heart out helps. Reading your favorite book, whatever that is, find that couple of things that you can put in your toolkit. Oh, one really, really powerful one is, close your eyes and think back and create that memory, that video in your mind of that really fun memory. Okay, maybe you went on a vacation with your family, or maybe you're just sitting in your living room with your family, you're playing a board game, and you remember your kids' laughter. You remember what the feeling was. So just anchor your emotions in that feeling again. Okay? And remind yourself of those precious moments, of those precious laughter, um, the sounds, the smiles, whatever that was. Just a few minutes when you're in that frustration mode, just close your eyes and just picture that, movie. Just create like a movie in front of you with bright, beautiful colors, and just step into that peace. Maybe you've gone to the beach, or you might be in the mountains, whatever that place is for you. So then that's what I'm talking about, sanctuary, creating it in your mind. You can also just step into that and just tune out for a few minutes. Okay, bring back that calm and the peace. I hope this is resonating, and I hope this helps. Inshallah, you will have a couple of things that you can do and make it a practice. Okay, make it a daily practice, because calm haven isn't like built in a day. You're not going to start feeling calm like instantly. You have to train your mind. You have to train your body to step into that calm, right? So build in moments when you choose to pause instead of getting angry, when you choose peace instead of yelling at your kids, right? So breathe, be gentle with yourself, speak gently to yourself, um, and inshallah, this will be helpful to you. Let me know what has been helpful, and if you'd like me to add anything that you're frustrated with, that you need help with, do connect with me on Instagram. Same name, Tasneem K. Nomani on Instagram. So connect with me, say hi there, and definitely check out Master Your Calm Guide. It is a toolkit for helping you go back to calm. Okay, so a step-by-step guide, figuring out what actually triggered you. What is the emotion that goes on? Identifying the emotion, journaling exercises, all these things that I'm talking about, this toolkit, that maybe that you find something that resonates with you and you can build it into your life. Okay, so this is something that you want to keep by your bedside table. You grab it and you make this a daily practice. Okay, all right, inshallah, see you in the next one.